Yo, 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 we're live. I actually went live and kind of lost track of what I was doing, so I wasn't saying anything. What's up, what's up, what's up, chat? What's up, chat? We're in here, we're in here. Why do I have +9 notifications? Oh. Actually got a lot of PMs. I have to hide my camera for a sec here. 1 second. Kai's in, I'm in, everyone's in. Still need to open up chat though, as you wow. Hold the door, boys, I'm opening up chat. Pop out chat. There. Spotify it up. Get some music up in here. Yo, Bad RNG Best, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. For what level is Dire Maul? Level 45 you can enter Dire Maul, and it is technically faster than Marathon. It is better XP than Marathon, but you'd get most out of your gold. Most out of your gold if you just stay in Marathon until 50, I think. But it is for sure faster, so if you only care about being fast, like getting XP fast, then for sure a Dire Maul is the play. What am I looking for? There we go. Ready now. Let's set a timer. Last run was 15 minutes. Bro, hey, what's up, Billy? Did you see my cope video I posted? I posted the freaking Sunwell Gate theory, you know? It's a bit of a late stream today. You know, free boosters that can help level 39. Level 39. I mean, your best bet, I'm gonna have to have my camera again. Your best bet is probably to PM people at, I don't know, Marathon, I think. I think Mara is your best bet, man. And see if you can get a free boost there. He's at 58 to 60 was disgustingly quick. Buried on G with server on. Oh, Billy, you talking about CG? Yeah, man, it's actually so quick. No one helps me out of my worry. Leveling is pain in Classic. It truly is. It truly is bad RNG. It is kind of a pain. It takes so long, man. But you know, the whole reason why I have 2 accounts. Wait, the whole reason why I have 2 accounts is because I boosted my I want to make a warrior, right, in PvE in Classic, and then I intentionally made a second account to level mage so I could boost myself. That's crazy, right? Literally paying for 2 subs to not struggle with it. What fair price for each boost? X5. I'm gonna start boosting my hunter luck. Nago MG. I think it's very common to pay about. I think a cheap run would be 250 for 5, 250 gold for 5, and I think the normal is 300 for 5. Usually, however, the ones that are charging 300 are doing like a loop, and they're doing like basically the lazy pull, which is like the loop, which means more mobs, right? But it's a bit slower, from what I understand. But yeah. So they do the loop intentionally, you know, the one that I keep failing. And the version I'm doing is a little less mobs. But faster, right? It's like a 15-minute run. I just saw your new YouTube video. I really hope you're right on the anti-boosting thing. Cumnums, I really hope so, man. I really hope so. It might be cope. I don't know. I'm digging my heels into this, man. I'm gonna get trolled so much whenever it comes out and I'm wrong or I'm right. And I get to say I told you so. I did 40 to 60 in 4 days self-leveling. That is juicy, Billy. I commented too early. I had to go back and add the RMT conversation. Add to the RMT conversation. Oh, what did you add? Here we go. Hey, what's up, Kyle? What's up? Let me hear it. Ask you where you're from. I'm from Denmark, man. I'm from Denmark. Dinamarkia. Oh shit, we did not get that guy. I'm gonna start boosting. What about RFC, SFK, SM Mara? Oh, that's a good question. It actually, Pet RNG best. Thank you so much for the prime, man. Thank you, man. That's huge. I appreciate that. Starting, we're not even 7 minutes in and we get a little prime. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you so much, man. God kväll. God kväll. God kväll. Tack så mycket. Samma till dig, Larsi Gaming. That's my best Norwegian impression. It might be Swedish. Now I look for free boosters. Maybe I can find Mara free. There is people doing Mara for free. I mean, I did Mara free for people because the more with Marathon, right, it actually makes sense to bring in more boosties because it actually increases the XP you get if the average group level is low. So say you're like level 30, level 30, level 35, I think 35 to enter Mara, was 30, I don't remember. Anywho, people will actually want to bring you if you're in that lower level to enter the dungeon. Like you can barely get to enter the dungeon. People want you to increase group XP. That RNG, if you have some gold and ask for cheap boost, yeah, people actually, that is true, Billy. You can get cheap boosts. That is, I think you can find a cheap boost easily. Like even the people advertising and they're charging a lot, they'll do a cheap boost if you ask it. But Naga, you asked the prices, right? RFC, I do not have experience with it this classic because I'm playing Alliance, right? I haven't boosted on Horde other than self-leveling a mage to 60, Troll Mage. But I would assume it's something like Starcades, like where you're paying like 20 gold for 5 runs, if I was to guess. SFK, I would assume is about 25 to 30 gold for 5 runs. And then SM, it's usually 80, but you can get, if you ask for cheap ones, you can probably find it for 60. If I were you, I would actually just lowball the sellers and be like, I'll pay 60. And if you won't even have to ask, maybe you ask 5 and one of those 5 will bring you, because they struggle finding buyers and they're thinking 60, that's fine, man. If they can just find 1 or 2 that pays the price they want, they're happy to sell it to someone else cheaper. Marathon, you're looking at anywhere between 160 gold and 200 for 5 runs. I know, crazy expensive. The prices now before pre-patch it's hard to say. I think a lot of people are boosting alts. I think a lot of people are also lowballing the prices, so you might be able to get even cheaper. When I was doing Mara for boosting viewers and myself and my brothers, I got PM'd often about people asking for 100 Gs for 5 runs. So I assume that's a thing as well, that you can get it for like 100 Gs for 5 runs. On the YouTube video I added, but the bots always will be the biggest contributor to RMT by a landslide. I spoke to a solo mage player who admitted to get paid $15-25 per runs of 5 certain dungeons by a player who would rather just PayPal him than risk getting their account banned from buying gold. Even if he never slept, he would come close to a guy running 36-64 bots accounts on one PC. Yeah, that is so true, man. That is so true. Like it will never even get close to the bots. So like hitting boosters, like people not even botting, man, it just does not make any sense. If RMT is the argument, right? I'll finish your comment here in a section, but you guys know I tend to die here, so let me log in for just a second here. There we go. Blizzard makes too much money from botters to ban them more than a few times a year. Yeah, it's 100% a financial aspect. Like, one, it doesn't make sense to pay GMs to actually do actions in game and monitor a game. So they'll lose money because they have to pay someone. That's one way of losing money. Second way of losing money is banning like all the bots, whom are paying the one GM salary 100-fold probably, right? If they actually were to do that. It's just bad for business. And people, even though people complain about bots are like in the end it's a problem on Blizzard's end. It's the way they choose to run things. It would be interesting to estimate, like if you did the math, Blizzard sometimes announces how many they banned in a ban wave, right? We're talking thousands of accounts. Do the math on the monthly income from those, right? From paying a sub. Actually crazy, man. That's gonna be actually crazy. And the game token, right? The in-game token you can buy on retail and whatever. That is a huge reflection that Blizzard loves bots, because bots accumulate gold. Bots wants to pay for their subs on their botting accounts with gold, right? And that allows them to do so through Blizzard officially, right? It's crazy. And you 30G at the moment. Oh, you have 30G, man. That's rough. Bad RNG, I think you need you need to level a little mage, you know, next time we get fresh. I'm gonna grade this one a little bit. Honestly, people message me and ask for free boost, and most of the time we'll ignore, but if someone makes an offer or a tip, I'm more likely to take them. Yeah, same, man. Actually, same. Like if they offer, okay, I'll actually pay a little bit, you know. I'll actually give you, I can't afford it, but I'll give you something. I will be way more likely to bring them as well, even if it's not even close to what I'm asking for. Hey boys, ding 58, ding 58. Zoom in. Wait, oh, I thought you disappeared for a second. I thought you fell down. You're just on top of me. Thank you for the heals, man. Thank you for the grats. Night Slayer, RFC and Night Slayer is usually 15G for 5. Oh, that's kind of cheap. I guess I would think that. Oh, that's actually kind of cheap, man. But I guess it is easier to do RFC than Stargates. Stargates is easy too, don't get me wrong, but just a level difference, right? I guess. Okay, improving for sure. Looks clean. Time to pull more. This fast. I just recorded a video of me doing this run for my YouTube, and I am going to link your video in the description, and I also give you a shout out, you know, in the video for all the help you've given me with the coaching and your video, obviously. But I'm just gonna make a video on this pull that we do here. That's what I've recorded, and then hopefully, if we have time before pre-patch, we start experimenting a bit with the lazy pull. Maybe we do a bigger pull, but yeah, I kind of only want to show what I know and have experience with. PPC, yeah, man. You need some more views on that video, man. I think, I mean, are we just resetting this? I don't know if we get this. Might not be worth the time here. Let's reset. Send next run. But I'm running out of characters to boost, man. Azir is 58, man. I think Lekvaros is gonna ding like next run, maybe. Are you close to dinging, Ka? On Horde EU Spinesharer, the costs are 20G RFC, 35G SFK, 45, 65 for SM. Really? 45 Gs for SM? That is cheap. Like on Alliance is like, okay, you might charge 60 if it's not including library, and then you charge like 70, 80 if you include library. And 90G, 130 depending on pull. Huh. The other problem is a lot of botters are also using fraudulent CC to pay for the subs, which the owner's CC owner can charge back when they catch it. Really? Are these actually scamming as well with credit cards? I was boosting my guildie earlier in Mara, and I said, just give me what you want, and he gave me 70G for 5 runs. PPC, man. Where's the book? Book. Maybe I should add the librams of rapidity and protection to like to be destroyed in my dejunk add-on. I think I'm gonna do that actually. And inventory today is gonna be annoying. As you want a 5200 to average level. I appreciate the offer, but I'm charging. I'm being non-PPC and charging for boost. Like Ka's been really nice, and did I reset? And paying for boosts, and I'm gonna stick to it only because if it was anything else, I would actually boost for free. If it wasn't, I don't do CG and I don't do Dire Maul for free, and it's basically because average level does not help very much in here. If it did, I wouldn't care. I would just bring as many as you guys want. But yeah, RFC is usually 20G, but people always drag the price down. Yeah, man, those should unionize, man. Dead Mind's next then. Yeah. Baron G, shame you're on Alliance. You could have jumped into my Mara boost group. Billy being PPC, Mara booster, man, in the layer. I did 5 earlier. We'll do another 5-10 later this evening. That's really PPC of you, Billy. I did 5. Wait, I need 1 full run and then only 10k left from 60. How is the XP per run in DM? Let me show you, Naro. Let's see here. What did we get last run? 71k, 70k, 70k, 84k. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we're 2 in here. You'll get more or less depending on your level, right? It depends. And how many we kill. But actually my kill phase has gotten a decent amount better. And usually I get most mobs. Usually I get most mobs now. Man, I cannot keep up with chat right now. You guys are popping here on a Friday. I might have to install some more brain cells to keep up with you guys. If that was possible. So Ka only need 1 full run. And then he's 10k away. Ka, if you want to, you can just have the next run for free, and just and you can just exit as soon as like you ding 60 or whatever. if you want. I don't mind. I saw you already did a few loops. You'll have no problems with a lazy pole. You might even find it easier. I need to do that, man. Maybe it is actually easier. It just feels like now that I finally mastered the fast pole. This is the fast pole, I assume, right? I think so. That it feels good. But there's those situations where the patrol just messes with me, and or whatever, things are going wrong, and it seems like a good idea to do a loop, right? I don't know why I attacked that. Usually you just aggravate by proxy. But definitely, boys, if you're watching right now and you want to learn the dire Maul pull, check out DSFAS Wow on YouTube. He's a fellow Dane. He has an amazingly like in-depth showing different kind of pulls here in dire Maul. I used his video to learn how to do what I'm doing now. So yeah, definitely shout out to him and check out his video, boys. Go sub to him right now. His video is criminally underviewed, by the way. I think it only has 8k views. This should have freaking 100k, man. How much are you charging for runs? I charge 40 gold per run in here. I think I'm not exactly sure on the pricing in dire Maul, but I think once like the slightly bigger pull is like 300 gold for 5 runs. I would think the one I'm doing here is like 250. I'm not sure. But I charge in total, if I charge 40 a run, it's like 200 G for 5, right? The Mafia has essentially unionized it. That's a good way to think about it, actually, because they have, and they run their union by reporting anyone else that doesn't fall in line or gank you, you know? So, I'm Danish, right? So in my eyes, it's crazy to me that Americans can't unionize. Like, America like demonizes unions, and it's crazy to me. But I don't like the Mafia, but they're basically just a union. Right? They're unionizing it. It's kind of a meta perspective there. Yo, Buzz, what's up? Hey, Christian. What's up, Christian? You didn't damn. I'm so far behind on chat, I don't even know what the damn is for, but I guess you're impressed with my skills today. Me too, man. Yeah, Iran has no internet. Lol, Mara was peaceful earlier. What? Wait. So we just got a docs. Essentially, if I don't know, that's crazy if you actually notice it, but it is true. Like whenever I raided with Iranian people or Middle Eastern people, they get a lot of disconnects. Like in Wrath, I raided with this group, and the raid leader would DC all the time. They were actually really good players, but they would DC all the time, man. And they were super nice too. We can take double price for boosting right now. I got like 20 whispers from people while I was in Mara asking for a boost. Oh shit, man. Actually, I was looking at the World Chat Services chat. A lot of people are asking for dire Maul boost too. Are the Iranians down for the count for tonight or what? People asking for a boost in services. That's crazy. I rarely see people asking for boosts. Like in services, you just PM yourself, one of the million people spamming. but actually true. I'm actually not seeing very many advertisements for boosts in chat right now. Huh. I can't find booster. What name you said? Iranian internet is offline. I'm screwed, lol. I'm down to 360 gold. Larcy. And you're... It's not a good look because you just swapped to a warlock, right? So you're playing a warlock now. There's no gold in that, man. I think we need to revive that. Freaking paladin of yours, you know. Damn, I see a lot of non-believers on your YouTube video. I was expecting it, man. I was expecting it, man. Crazy DM strategy. Wait, I'll look at that, Masterphobic, after the poll. Yeah, government disabled the internet. Hello, boys. Want to sell Dire Maul boost? 1,000 gold. Sell me your soul. You have no alternative. It's me or nothing. You see? Poggers. I know, and I don't even have my epic mount. Oh, jeez, man. How much gold have you made from boosting? Arky, you'd be surprised. The ratio of the amount of boosts I've made to the amount of gold I've made. Because I don't sell many boosts, man. I don't sell boosts, really. Bro, look at this. Want to buy Scarlet Monster boosting, paying good. People are trying... There's a lack of boosters, boys. Are we hopping into Mara and selling some runs? That's crazy. I've never seen this amount of people advertise that they want to buy boosts in chat. We're gonna have to cold snap here. I'll buy Marons, lol. Time to go scam some boosties on Mage. A little vibe into fake DC. Hey, they don't know what hit him. They don't know what hit him. It's actually crazy to me that people do that. But honestly, I was buying boosts. Oh shit! In SM from a alleged mafia booster, right? And he actually, I paid him and he DC'd instantly. But he came back like 3 hours later and he was like, oh, my internet died. I mailed you the gold back. So either he had a change of heart or he actually, you know, it's one of those internet, oh shit. Okay. No shit. Bro, I didn't think I'd get rooted. What? I didn't think I'd get rooted. Wait. Wait. I don't have any comments on that. I don't have. We just did what? 1, 2, 3, 4 runs in a row, no deaths, and then we just tank it there. Rip. My guildie got scammed earlier for 300 gold trying to get Dire Maul boosts. It never happened to me, but at least once a week I see people spamming a different name that scammed them. It's sad. Another reason why I'm worried Blizzard will actually do something about boosting. Oh, true. That is an app. Oh, Lectvaros with the little res. Thank you. Does this count as 0 deaths then? I think so. I think so, chat. I think it counts. Thank you for the res. Cast is that far down. Loop. Yeah, I really should. I was trying to go for a loop this fast, but I was trying to do the loop where I jump down on the ledge below to let all the mobs like go that way, and then we get a little bit, you know. But they were kind of in the way. I should have done that instead of running around. I don't know, I messed up. I should have been quicker. Or I should just have looped the other way, I guess. I should just not have gone for the down part, I guess. Yikes, never mind on that boost. Lol JK. Man, this is crazy. I don't know how much you asked me how much I made on boosting. I don't know, man. I've like in total numbers it's probably a lot, but considering how much I've done it, it's not a lot. I want to say what do I want to say? Let's see. Can I see for all of this? 13k on this mage. 13k on this mage. But I don't even know if that tracks my and you see, I stopped raiding around here before Christmas. I stopped raiding, and then boom, 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 we just get more gold. Stop having to send gold to my freaking warriors. Yes, I've seen that. Actually, smart. I mean, if I don't die, it would have been smart, I think. But you know, I'm washed, man. I should have recognized that the mobs were bugging out, you know. I don't know, distracted, I guess. Old, I guess. Washed. Maul for 45. I would do like Billy says. I would probably stay in Marathon until 50 if you care about getting the most value out of your gold. If you don't care too much about that, yeah, I do think that Dire Maul is faster. I do think it's faster at 45 even. But it's that much more expensive, so I would stay Mara until 51, 52 maybe. Probably. Oh. Little hesitation, okay. I see Leon, he does like a different pull. He spends a little more time in pulling here. And he like pulls all the freaking spirits in the room. But he needs a fab for that every time. But it looks clean when he does it. But he also uses 2 mages for the kill phase, I don't know. Actually also helped me a lot with the amount of damage I take here in West. Just because I've gotten used to staying up on the ledge a bit longer. I think I was a bit too sussed out before with the mobs resetting, but now it's fine. Try to weave a full group run once in a while too. Weave in a full group run. Honestly, Dire Maul is a great boost, but it's a luxury boost in my opinion. Bro, I fell down. What the hell? I guess, well, am I trying to do a little jukel? I am here, bro. You can enter. Am I trying to juggle or are we trying to risk it? I actually think we got the boss now too. That's the worst part, that we actually got the boss. Pretty sure we got the boss now. I actually died one run because the boss bear like double charged me. Like it charged me, I blinked, it charged me. Oh, the door is open, so we're actually fine. Even if we would have made it, but little sketch. There's no way we didn't get the boss though, huh? Is he in? Yes, I think he's in, right? Yes, he's in. Are you watching? Blueprint, are you watching? I just wanna... you need to buff me to get XP from the mobs that I pulled in West now, because you enter late. So we have a little blueprint in here, buying a boost as well from us. If gold is tight, you're better going CG. Yeah, CG is a better gold XP ratio. You can get runs for like, I think you can get solo runs like 5 runs for 100, and you'll get like at the lower levels maybe 24k a run, higher levels like 30. So yeah, and you get rep. People underestimate the rep. It's actually nice to have CG rep for shoulder enchant and stuff like that. So there's a little more value than so and so. But yeah, but not insta. Wait, like 1-2 blizzards. I'll say on stream when. RNG, you better get your credit card if you want boost. Hey, that's TOS, man. What the hell? TOS, I've never done that. I've never done that. My hands are clean, man. I ain't got none of that dirty gold on me. Keep that dirty gold off of me, man. I would never buy gold, by the way. Clip that, send it to Blizzard. If I ever get banned, send that to Blizzard. That's the evidence of me never doing it. But I'll click, do like amplify magic. He can't buff you because he has lower ranks of all buffs and he has no scroll. I think he can do amplify, right? I have dampen. I think amplify is fine. I hope. Surely. But good point, K4. Me too. Never logged on to G2G. Bought gold for the specific server I'm on. Yeah, I've never googled G2G Spine Shredder Alliance. Sorted by lowest to highest price. Clicked it, checked how many gold points I had to see if I could get a discount. And then find out I already spent it on another game, of course. Never ever WoW. Yeah, I've never done that. Bro, I'm gonna get banned now. Fuck, dude. I'm cooked. That was basically an admission of guilt, man. But yeah, no, it wasn't, because I don't have anything to be guilty about or feel guilty about. Man, I could not be a criminal. I would crack under pressure. Your own fault. Obviously, this was a joke, boys. Obviously. What are you talking about? Obviously, I'm joking, man. Don't. Thank you. That's nice of you. So, we did not get the patrol here. Which I think is kind of sucky. Are we doing a lap? I think we're doing a lap. I think I'm gonna do a lap actually. We're gonna jump down here. We're gonna do a lap. We're trying, boys. We're trying to do a lap. I sort of forgot what I'm supposed to do, but we're gonna do it. Poggers. Hopefully we won't get too cooked here. Gonna play it a little safe and let the mobs just move a bit, right? Jesus. Why are these? They're still coming out. Jesus. Another one. Fuck, I messed up, man. I messed up. How are we gonna do this now? I can't stack him. This is terrible. Maybe we do another and jump down. I don't know. Maybe we try to do another jump down. I don't know. We definitely need to buy time. Yeah. I think that's the patrol, right? No, that's the patrol. Oh fuck, dude. Relax. Okay, we're doing a Hail Mary now. This is a Hail Mary, boys. A Hail Mary. If this works, if this won't work, by the way. This will. I'm risking this pathing, bro. Spicy. bro. Oh fuck, I'm dying, bro. What the hell? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that, bro. Ooh. I feel that in my asshole, man, right now. It's kind of tickling right now, man. Oof. Got all hot. Did you die to fall? Yes, I did. Bro, I was gonna ice block at the very last second, and yeah, we did. I don't know. The worst part, I think, did I not? I think I had potion ready. We don't talk about that one. Let's just ignore it. Death counter? No, I haven't died yet. Nope. Didn't happen. Almost saved. I think it was close, man. Definitely close. Kind of sad, because it was so close to being cool, no? It was so close to being cool, but I messed up, man. I shouldn't, if I'm doing a loop, I shouldn't run all the way down nade and jump there, because yeah, the ogres that are up there, it just takes too long. I need to jump down instantly. It was a good effort though. Yeah, I think so too. Not to toot my own horn, but I don't think you've seen anyone else do such lack of brain cells moves, you know? I think you have to have just enough deficiency on your IQ to do something like that. So I think it's very special to see that kind of play, you know? Pretty cool death indeed. It's like seeing a plane crash. You know everyone's gonna die, you know? That's kind of morbid to say, but special indeed. Man, you know what they say, special players, special plays. Special players, special plays. And are diamonds not made under pressure? Huh? Diamonds are made under pressure. Well, it was fun at least. It was fun. Now we're locking in though, right? No more of that. If I don't see the patrol instantly, we'll do a loop, and so we'll actually maybe manage to pull off a loop today. We're doing the infailing strategy with the loop. Looks clean. And we actually pulled that off twice, but we had I think we had a bit of bad RNG with one of the Eldritch mob types that just refused to move more than 10 meters. Best software to stream? I think OBS, Larcy, I think OBS. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, but I think OBS is better because OBS doesn't charge for all the, oh shit, the premium features that, basically with OBS you can just find a plugin for what you want and it's free. Streamlabs, they're trying to sell you like, they're trying to sell you different options and utilities. Like if you want to dual stream with Streamlabs, you can't do two horizontal ones. It forces you to do like one vertical, one horizontal, unless you pay for the premium, you know. And you can do normal dual streaming if you just do what's it called, OBS, and use a plugin for it. But I would say Streamlabs is nice if you're just gonna stream on one, like not do dual streaming. I think it's nice. It's like very user friendly. You could say Streamlabs OBS is like Apple, and then OBS is like Android, right? Is that a good analogy? I don't know if you say analogy. I don't think I used that word right. You get what I mean? Streamlabs, yeah, I would need some help like setting that shit up. My streams look like shit when I did it. Oh, okay. I mean, I just chose one of the preset packages that they have with like scenes and shit, and you just add your games and pretty much set up to go. I mean, on YouTube and Twitch, yo, can you stream on full screen on Streamlabs if you buy the Elite sub? Yeah, you can. If I bought the Streamlabs premium thing, then I could stream horizontal mode on YouTube as well. But actually what I found is YouTube, the vertical mode, getting into the short section is actually kind of OP, man. It's kind of OP. Like I've noticed, not only does my stream get more traction on YouTube, but also my channel in general gets more traction. It's almost like the algorithm is made so if anyone spends a little time watching my stream, then they will also push my videos on them, something. And I actually noticed that myself. If I ever watch someone's live, like shorts video or whatever, Jesus, then I get their videos as well. And I get tens of thousands of people whenever I stream vertical mode. I get like 10,000 people checking it out each stream, or something like that. At least like a few thousand. Versus when we do horizontal mode, we don't get into the shorts feed. Get a lot less views. At least a lot less new viewers, I would say. I mean, YouTube and Twitch, yeah, it is. Yeah. It wasn't intentional at all. I just noticed it myself, actually, that it just improved the algorithm. It's a little hack, I think. But if you have questions, Larcy, to setting it up, you can write to me on Discord if you have any questions. I'm not an all expert, and the reason why I chose Streamlabs is also because I don't have to like find and mix and match the different plugins to get the same thing that I want, right? Price of VJuice has gone up last minute. Panic. What I think it is, Billy, is that people realize they can boost Blood Elves, they can boost Drain Eyes now. So I think people are like prepping to buy, you know, to get their CG rep, to get some fast gear and shit, you know, get the shoulder enchant. The shoulder enchant is kind of big for leveling as well. Like CG shoulder enchant and the Nax enchant, it's pretty much one of the biggest upgrades you can get to your gear, because it's like unlocking an additional item slot that gives like, let's say 30 attack power or whatever, right? Oof, oof. I actually forgot that I need to speed pot. I'm so used to Sansa, man. Almost dead too. We're gonna hop down and bandage, and we're gonna take 121 fall damage. Are you ready? Calculating distance hitting. Okay, 168. Okay, 67. Close. But I did notice that Bijus went up. I did notice that coins went up. I think some people might also be looking to... no, you can't do the level up, but maybe someone is last minute panicking before the pre-patch to level up their alts with coins and stuff. But it is true, it did go up a lot. Like, I feel like they almost doubled in price or increased like 60%. So if we I mean, a safe way to jump down if we want to do that to get the pad, I guess I should set it up the same way and just get them stacked and then jump down. Then we won't have that long snake of mobs. Maybe we do that actually if we don't get the pad once we get to the spot. I want to try that if we don't get the pad. Pretty sure the pad is a caster mob too. But I've also done a loop and not gotten the pad because it's like somewhere out of the... I feel like it's actually on the second or third attempt that it does that. Whereas like the pathing is like cooked on it. I won't even get it if I do a loop. So maybe we don't do a loop. We don't do a loop. Fuck it, dude. YouTube today was a nice rational discussion. Super rational, man. Super rational and factually based as well, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I knew that video would bring in people to discuss and yap with me, and that's all I wanted to do, man. It doesn't count as rage bait though. It's not rage bait because I actually believe it. So if anything, I'm rage baiting myself in that case, right? Hard to find when talking about gold bots boosting or to player eco. People get all emotional. Yeah, they do for sure. People are like very, like, honestly, I haven't checked my comment section yet, but I did see that I had a lot of notifications on the video, and I'm really assuming that there's some heated people in there who's like, I hate boosting, bro, I hate boosting, I hate bots, I hate everything, and somehow I'm all of it at the same time. I'm a botter, I'm a booster, I'm a RMTer, you know, they just hate me. But you know, if no one else is coping, I have to be the one to do the other thing, you know? It's not rage baiting if you think it's true. True, exactly, it's not rage baiting. True. I'm sure that has a different term, and I'm sure it's me being the fool in that case, but... we have one that's like moving funny, there we go. There's some haters waiting. There's some wait. There so is some heaters waiting, or I guess you mean haters. Yeah, they are waiting, man. They're, you know, the people that really is passionate about anti-boosting, the people on Reddit, man. And I'm just convinced they don't actually play WoW. I'm convinced they don't play WoW. They just like talking about MMOs, RPGs, and yapping, discussing, but they don't actually play MMOs. That's, or WoW. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. The people that are against it are not the ones who has like me, like let's say 11 level 60s and rating on several characters, etc., etc. You know. But hey, I'm looking forward to reading that comment section. I hope that sparks some controversy. I hope some people just that everyone couldn't help themselves but comment. You know, we need that traction, baby. If you want to help, boys, you can help. It's fine. I should have Giga Aggro. Look at that. We're basically... The boosties are boosting the booster. I love when my boosties are too bored to AFK. Be wary, Ka, and Blueprint there is a patrol still. We didn't get the patrol, so just be aware of that. It's gonna come from behind if it comes. Hey, they actually did like 60, 70k combined. Huge. Huge. Blast it, boys. Blast it down. That's what she said? Damn. Damn. I knew I could count on Larcy to make it that's what she said joke. Larcy, somehow I have a vibe that you give off like Michael Scott, you know, Michael Scott vibes. Run out, boys, run out. I boosted 360s and Dreamscythe Horde was cheap to like under 5k, I think. For 3 characters, that's kind of cheap, yeah. I'm getting back into it for TBC. That's what I like to hear, man. I have to Google that guy. No way. Do you have to Google Michael Scott? There's no way, man. Have you never seen The Office? Never seen The Office. That surprises me, man. If you haven't seen The Office, what are you doing, man? You need to watch that. You need to go off this stream, Larcy, and watch The Office and come back. Watch it all in like during the weekend. Just binge watch it. Don't sleep. Oh, that guy. Yeah, you know that guy. I bet you're like a bit of the Norwegian version of him, no? He makes a lot of that sushi shit jokes. That's the only thing I have to go on. I kind of am, yeah. Yeah, I knew it, man. The guy with all the dad jokes? Exactly. Either it's dad jokes or it's, you know, kind of jokes the kids did at that time, you know? That's what she said. Brother. We're gonna go, I'm gonna reset. You guys can go in an AFK. Shit, I almost ran into the pat, man. There it was. I have to go freaking vendor, man. So we're gonna get Lekvaros to 60 now. And the last run here for Lekvaros is on the house. It's on the house, baby. On the house. I wonder how much XP we got for being 3 people in here now. Let me check. 68. So actually, the XP did not decrease that much, huh? Did not decrease that much. 68 versus 7. It's like 3.5k less only. 15 gold raw. I already missed my speed sansa, man. Okay, this run I jump out as soon as I ding 60. Okay, Kafar. Raw. 15 gold raw. Yo, Grim Alduar, thank you for the follow, man. And by the way, I can't believe Bad RNG actually hit us with a prime. Like, Pet RNG followed into an instant prime. It's crazy. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Grim? How are you doing today, my man? Let's see how much we got here. I'm guessing 30 gold in Grace. Oi, 53 gold. 53 gold in Grace. Jeez, 3 runs, 53? How will all this? Maybe I should equip this dagger. I don't think I have anything better anyways. The best part is also we're sort of gearing the rogue in basically communal gear here as well. Loggers in the lair. Wait, out with you. You on Spine Shatter Alliance? Your name sounds familiar, dude. Yeah, I am Grim Eldor. I am on Spine Shatter Alliance. I'm in the guild called Badongadongs. I don't know if maybe you do you know Tucky? Do you know Badongadongs? The guild, that is. Brandon, by the way, which characters did you boost? Since you boosted 3, which classes did you pick out? I was a Lion Pepito Gnome Warrior, but I sent them to Era and now I'm Horde. Man, you went to the dark side? Went to the dark side, man. I could actually have gone Horde. Didn't even consider it, but my whole guild is going Alliance anyway, so I guess there's no point. Some assholes ganked me on CG Island earlier. Waiver from your guild? Wait, Billy! Really? Waiver. Why are you ganking my viewers on CG Island? Rude. Freak, dude. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Beautiful. I love being dead. Oi, dodge. Okay. I was trying to make it so I can jump up on the ledge, but whatever, dude. A little slight delay. Yeah, I was getting Sans earlier. Grimeldria, I'm Horde on Spine Shatter. Today? Was it today, Billy? Yes. Rude. When was it, Billy? I killed 2 randoms in the afternoon. Damn, man. You're just a random, Billy. Just a random victim, man. I actually have to send my 2 warriors to Era this weekend. My 2 main warriors. 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago, he says. Wait, this sword kind of looks like Brutality Blade, no? Does this not look like Brutality Blade from MC? Yes, look at that. I didn't gank, I killed those fighting, I never gank. Billy, he says he was... If you got killed by me, you were fucking with someone, Billy. Damn. Where you from, Assy? You speak way too good English for being an Irani, and since you boost and stream at the same time, I'm sure you're not Irani. Man, I think I should say thanks, right? I guess. He's claiming self-defense, Billy. Well, I'm from Denmark. I live in Denmark, and I'm a mix, you know. My mom is Danish, my dad is from Sri Lanka. Now they jumped us first. He obviously saw the ending of it and smashed me. I'm just Billy. I think my answer is just based. I think they're based for killing you. Actually, I would have done the same. Billy is way too Gaki and Axe, all kinds of cool on stream. Man, this Billy guy, man, he's walking around picking fights, and then Denmark must be freezing cold there right now. It is actually pretty cold. We had a sort of warm December, but January has been cold. We had like minus 14, 15 degrees here the other day. But nothing, some good clothing can't fix, you know? Wanna come from Chennai. Hey, what's up, Pets family? I hope I said that right. Here we go. Timer, let's see. Are we doing a 15-minute run now? No Sansa? I actually guess no Sansa. It's like a few minutes to run, even if we do the same routing and have no issues. Where are you from, Grimalduar? Where are you from? I'm gonna guess somewhere warm. And not Scandinavia, because otherwise you would be like, yeah, that's... Otherwise you would be like, yeah, Denmark is hot compared to whatever else, right? Sweden, Norway. I swear, Sweden, Norway always think they got it the worst, huh? It's the last weekend of boosting. I'm all about the business at the moment. These demons are just out here jumping businessmen. I'm just a weary traveling businessman getting ganked on the CG island. I think we need some body cam footage, Billy, to see what really happened, you know? At this point it's hearsay. But I bet Billy, you probably forgot recording, huh? You didn't turn it on, you know? Literally, bro, I'm walking around with 80 nature res and MP5 gear. Man, you're out hunting the druids, huh? You're out to get the druids. Boosting in pre-patch works? That RNG? I'm the perfect guy to ask. I'm the perfect guy to ask. You know why? I have infinite amount of cope inside of me. And I'll tell you, we can boost in TPC. We can boost in pre-patch. There you have it. It was all just Sunwell Gate, you know? We call it Sunwell Gates. You need to go watch my last video that I posted. And I promise you it's not rage bait. We just concluded, if I believe it myself, it doesn't count as... It doesn't count as rage bait. Ooh, almost got a cramp in my face from doing that, man. I swear I thought I was dead. Those... The freaking Night Elf ghosts with swords, they have thrash and they absolutely delete you. So I was basically dead there, man. Let me get you. Come. Boom. Man, they're kind of blasting me, you know? Bro, if it works, I'll low-key be annoyed. I'm sending my gear mage to Era to preserve it. I considered the same, Billy. I actually considered sending my mages too, but seeing that we can actually do Shadow Labs duo boost in like BT made me cope hard enough to not do it. Because then I'll just make BT video. You know, I'll just make a video on Shadow Labs BT. Frick, dude. Those are gonna frostbolt me, no? That was really tight, man. I wanted to bandage. It's a good thing I didn't bandage up, man. I might have gotten cooked if I did that. What? Bro, did you not see the target dummy? What is going on? Am I gonna live? I'm not sure, man. Can I health pot right now? Is the question. No. We're gonna have to play it really well because we're I'm almost dead, man. That Sansa I could pot. Ay. When you corner cold 3 of those mobs, I'm literally taking 300 damage. I really wish the door was open right now. They don't come this close, no? They do. Man, this pull is going all kinds of wrong right now. But hey, we still here. As long as we make it to library, we should be fine. I should blink now to dodge that one. And maybe I can't. I was gonna Evo actually. I think it's too late to Evo now because the next crystal is here. Huh. 1, 2. We got 2 ticks. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Then we'll bandage in prison. This song is a banger. Ice Without a Face by Billy Idol. This song is a banger, man. The stunts are brutal. I stayed in CF for fun. Stunts are brutal. I stayed in CF for fun. And the teleports as well. Are we talking about pre-patch? These runs are full of action today, man. I actually had some of the most clean runs off stream because I was recording a run and they were so clean. I was like, I can't use this because that's not how my runs look, you know. I wanted to show a bunch of BS runs, right? On the PTR, yeah. Also, what I'm hoping to get out of my video, maybe get some traction, right? And maybe we actually get Blizzard to give us an announcement before pre-patch comes. I'm coping till we get a blue post that says, "Yeah, we are banning boosting." Until we get that, I'm coping, man. I'm not buying anything on the PTR. The PTR is just the last phase patch. Not buying that, man. Sell that shit to someone else, man. You ain't tricking me. Huh? Eyes without a face. Damn it. Double damn, bro. What the hell? No way, dude. Am I getting cucked here? Bro, I thought I was cooked there. The dog's pulling, and I was hesitating, and then it linked the pack, and there's 2 casters or 1 caster, and I get 3 brutes on top of me. That's what she said. That is what she said. There we go. Oh, don't daze me. Ow, man. We made it. Releasing 58 XP token and nerfing boosting in the same patch is the Blizzard master plan. It is actually a good plan to get people to buy it. Frick, dude, we have the boss here. We have the boss here. Ay. Stop. I mean, this boss, actually, I don't mind this boss as much because she doesn't knock you. She doesn't knock you, so it's okay. Do you like my moonwalking here? So, where is the boss? Where is the boss? We need to mark her. Tar Il. She's here. Okay. Oh, we had some mobs bug outs. Frig, dude. I'm jumping down. Fuck it, man. We're doing a loop. Also, I don't think we... It's not a good look. I'm gonna die again, man. I'm gonna die again. Frig, dude. Look at this freaking stun-locked mob here. I really have to buy time here. Oh, I actually can't stand here. They're gonna start casting on me, no? Yeah, they will. Can I hug here or what? I think I'm just dead, man. I actually thought it was a good idea. Because we had them a little stacked. I thought surely, but they're just stun locked at where we juggle them, man. Yo, thank you, Jacob, for the follow. Thank you. Yeah. I shouldn't have done it, man. I need to. I'm losing my freaking focus. I need to lock in. It's okay. I can course run it. It's okay. But I appreciate the thought. So it's just not viable to jump down if we're there. Then if we're up in the spot, we just have to like do a circle up top. That's the only option we have. Literally the only option we have. We can't jump down to like buy time to think and CDs and shit. We have to just if we want to jump down, then we come up here and then we jump down instantly and we don't pull, we don't get the mobs over there or anything. Azzy, maybe it's time to bring out the inner demon dog, kick and block Druid, keep his gold, and do some 500 Gs for 5 Mara runs. True. I could never do that to Cap 4. Because you haven't paid yet. Damn. Okay. Gotta strike when the iron's hot, as they say. True. We should be striking. We should actually just make some gold. I actually need gold, man. I need gold. I have what? 3,700? We have almost 5k. That's epic riding on one character. I'm cooked, chat. I'm cooked. I think we skip the epic mount. We fly around on 60% mount, and that'll be 60% of the content of my videos because I'll be flying around on a slow mount. Imagine coming to raid on a 60% flying mount. Everyone will laugh. Man, I'll be the fool. I'll truly be the fool of the raid group. Flying around on a 60% mount. It's gonna be embarrassing, man. Can't let them see me like that. Maybe I'll feed a Chinese family. Maybe we'll feed them for a week. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I feel like a good guy when I donate money to Chinese families struggling. What do I get in exchange, you might ask? Appreciation. in the form of you know. Yep. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at that. Safe gold, fast delivery. Huh. Wait, I should not have blinked there. I should not have blinked there. Buying a little time. I think we'll be fine without blink. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Anyone has a robe laying around? Asking for a friend. Friend. Man, how have I died? How many times? This was... How many deaths do we have? Can't. Go relax in Mara, bro. So tempting, man. But we have these characters we have to level up, man. And I don't know why I'm playing like a demon dog right now. Literally pressing... Rumor says we can't boost Draenei's, by the way. You heard it here first. Money to be made? True. Rumor says we can't... So, Larcy, saying rumor says and then saying you heard it here first. It's kind of saying you started the rumor. You know? Larcy says we can't boost Draenei's, by the way. Would be crazy if we could boost Draenei's. Maybe actually it'll be impossible to boost Blood Elves because of server balancing. Maybe you'll have to sit and snipe to create a Blood Elf if you don't have an account with Horde characters already. Because right now, if I were to go on an account that has no characters on Spine Shadow Horde, I couldn't make one because there's like the faction is full. I didn't say whose rumor. Somebody said it for sure. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. Okay, mental reset, boys. You know what we gotta do. We're starting the death counter. We're not on 6 deaths. I think 1 Sansa lost, 2 Sansa lost, 3 Sansa lost, 2. We're at 5. We're at 5. I think we're at 5. But we're gonna keep it at 6 because I don't want to edit it. And I have this feeling that it's not the last death of tonight. Alright, lock in, lock in. I want to get Asir. What is Asir? He's halfway. It could be cool to get him to 60 today, but I'm also okay with like 59. Being 1 run away. Essentially, like Sunday, we're gonna finish level the Warlock. It should be fully rested. The Priest is fully rested, 59 to 60. So I think we're just gonna bring him in for 1 run each, or maybe 2 runs for the Warlock, and I think it's gonna be 60. So we're just gonna have a huge ding of 60 and hitting 60 on like 4 characters in one day. 58 plus essentially ready to TPC. That is actually true. Then we can head to the portal. Cat Sue Curries, thank you for the follow, man. Well, if I have to fab anyways. Demon Dogs. That was Demon Dog, man. They did not want to get Kona colded. They did not want the COC. The big Kona cold, the big cock. COC. There you go. Did you see maintenance is gonna be 24 hours? Wait, I'm not gonna lie, I did read it. Fuck, I don't have ice reflector, I can't pull. We're gonna have to skip this. Frick, dude. I have 22 second CD. I'm not risking a frost ward RNG on that. But honestly, it's only one mob that we're missing because the banshees, they reset anyways, so it's okay. It's not the worst pack to miss. It's like 1 or 2 mobs at best. Don't have a gun. You can do it without reflector if you have blinking shields. Yeah, like we just did there, right? Just blink through the pack, I guess. And avoid getting any frostballs on us. But I would say I would still want to bring in a reflector just for the ogres. Even when you're doing a loop, it kind of comes in clutch, man. Sometimes. Hold the door, hold the door. Oh. Reflector's pissed, but if it's on CD, you can still clutch up. Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Actually, usually I just die because I pull everything like I normally do and expecting to reflect and being able to sneak in a CS on the backpack, but as long as I notice, I guess we just do that. How much does an engineering pack cost with all the mats? I mean, I don't feel like it's that expensive, largely. It's pretty cheap. I don't have an exact price for you, but it's not less than 100. Actually, it's if you're going all the way to 300, it might be pricey with thorium and shit, you know. But if you're not going 300, the last, like, it gets expensive once you get to the mithril port, basically. Up until the mithril port, I feel like it's less than 50 Gs, honestly. Why don't I have all my nice buffs popped, huh? Pretty sure we can pop a nature prot here and still have speed pot, but I might be wrong. There we go. And now we made sure this pack is not in the way once we go to open the door, I think. So that's nice. I usually just pull the first 2 here and then the rest we just let body pull. Sometimes if there's like a monstrosity here, I'll pull it 2 here at the start. There's none. There's this one actually. How much costs Mara Boost? It depends on your server, Battle RNG. I forgot which server you're on. I think you're Horde, right? Spine Shutter? Spine Shutter Alliance. On Alliance, it's anywhere, it's like anywhere between, I want to say 100 if you can find a cheap boost for 5, up to like 200 for 5. Somewhere in between there. Usually though, what I see is like 160, 170 for 5. Then you get to loot. You can actually loot a pretty decent amount of vendor value. And you get some of the gold back if you get to loot. And you loot quickly and shit. Okay, so you can pop a pot at the start of prison before you actually like get through this tunnel and still have it ready. think I'm just gonna send a bandage, man. And I miss my speed, Sansa. I miss it. Are we bandaging? I think we're bandaging. Frigga, dude. I think we'll regen to full anyways, but why not? Joel Viberg, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Wait, are we checking comments on YouTube? Maybe we should check comments on the new video. I want to see how many comments we have. Let's see, YouTube. Overdose on opium? Yes, yes, yes. At least people are showing me love on the video. They're saying love your videos, but this is insane copium, you know? Motherfuckers will cry about mage boosting but join services and buy summons. Alright. Wait, maybe we should look at them together instead of me just reading them off screen. No patrol, but I think the patrol is in Africa anyway, so I don't think we'll see it until we're almost done. I think we'll see it as we finish. All right, let's not mess up this part now. That's true though. People complain about mage boosting and goal setting when there's 100 other ways for bots to farm gold. It is true, man. Like, people just take a huge issue with boosting, and I don't know what the psychology behind it is. Like, what's really at the essence of it, because I feel like people are more sad about boosting than botters, which I think is crazy. Like, people will actually think you're the scum of the earth if you're charging gold for a boost. Like, some people actually think you're a terrible person for charging for boosts. Do I need to hide? Okay. 1 second. There we go. You can pass. For real, is it even worth getting the Palamount? The Arcanate bars alone is 320 gold. How is it on TPC? It gets a little cheaper, but it's still kind of pricey, man. But I think I would wait with getting it, Larcy, until PTR, because I think Arcanate bars are going to drop in price then, surely, right? I think actually Arcanite bars have gone up a bit, or Arcane Crystals, because we got the announcement of a super long pre-patch. So I think people are prepping to do like, to get into Nax with their Shamans and Paladins, right? Draenei and Blood Elves. But I think it's worth it. Even at the current price, I think you're gonna save gold. Nobody has any problems with level 20 Warlocks and level 2 1 Summoners everywhere, but mage boosting is a cardinal sin, yeah, man. It's crazy. People are so freaking... They're hypocrites, man. Actual hypocrites. Because if you think about it, why don't they care about summoners? It's because they actually themselves buy summons and they think it's a nice service. They might not like the price, but they do use summon service. Everyone does, right? But because some people feel superior, I don't buy boost, I don't do boost. Maybe they can't do boost and they think it's annoying that someone is making gold off of boost. I don't know. I don't know what the psychology is behind it or the thought process. Worth to buy 100G Mara boost? Bet RNG for 100G Mara boost if it's a 340 plus mod pull or whatever, 320 to 360 for sure, man. 100 G's is a good price in Spine Shatter Alliance. That's worth, man. You're saving at least 60 G's there. Congrats, Ka, man. Ka dinged. Our boy Ka just dinged. Kyle, come outside after this run. Oh shit. Thing with frostbite, huh? Gamer. Bad, didn't you have like 30 G's an hour ago? I think he took the advice of the you know, the CC, you know, the credit card swiping. I think he heard the name G2G a bit too much in my stream. You're waiting outside? Poggers, Ka. Poggers. How many runs did you get, Ka? This last one, obviously, I'm not charging you for, you know? Exactly, I love summons and boosting. I could never care about how other people play the game. Yeah, I honestly, that's what I think too. I think they care too much about how other people play the game, and they feel superior the way they play it. Like, the way they play it, that's the way you should do it, right? That's how they feel. That is actually worse cope than my latest YouTube video. That is worse cope than my last YouTube video, man. Oh, whoa. Can we, do we have damage for this? Probably do. There we go, Poco's in the lair. Bro, Matthias. Bro. My guy. Let's go loot. We're one run away from 59. Like, I just don't see how, if you've played a lot of Classic, right, and you really enjoyed the game, you spend as many hours as we do, right? I don't see how you have an issue with boosting. I just don't see it. I haven't met anyone that plays the game as much as I do, that has as many characters as I do, who rates as much as I do, who does all the content available in Classic, have an issue with boosting. So I just feel like it's the people, they don't know how to boost themselves. They don't want to learn it because they think they're superior by being like, nah, that's cheating. Like, they think, I actually think they think they have like a moral high ground on it. Nah, it's hating coming from out of the woodwork. It haters coming out of the woodwork. Oh, you actually think it's just like people that barely plays or what? I actually think so too. I don't think they play. I don't even think they play. I think they played the last Classic. Like, on my videos, especially people that have issues, if I have some people, you know, hating on charging for boosts in my videos, their argument is usually like, man, I have a 20 oh, thank you, Lectvaros. You can pay me, Blueprint. You can just pay me if you want. Do you want more boosts or are you done? Oh yeah, you paid my rogue. Oh, you're done. Okay. Okay. PPC. Thanks for coming. Alright, I guess we're sending some solo runs now. Gonna get a lot of XP. Let's see how much we get solo run here. Gonna be crazy. Kroggers. 2 for coming. Thank you for helping out on my on my gold sack K4. I appreciate it a lot, man. It's gonna go a long way. I thank you. Hey, man. The innovates, they were clutch, man. Bro, paid $20 for Kim K Fortnite skin. I have zero issue swiping the card, but for some gold, I have zero issue swiping the card for some golden. Wow, yeah. I think people should. I don't. People saying that. I even think people with the argument that RMT is ruining the game. I think is. I think it's valid in the sense that you're set in the worst position if you don't, right? I couldn't imagine keeping up with the demands of consumables if I didn't do mage boosting. And obviously, if you have a life, you have kids and stuff like that, you can't boost, you can't play for several hours a day. It is rough, man. So I do see you're not forced to RMTing when you play classic WoW, but if you play it a lot, you kind of are. And if you want to like do well in raids and do the stuff you want, right? I feel like during peak raiding weeks, I was paying like 400 gold per raid I was doing, or per week, I guess. And I would even cheap out in like BVL, you know? BVL MC, I would just pop like a strength and maybe an agility pot, you know? Man, go away. I think we might. I'm gonna ice plug if we get rooted again, I guess. I don't wanna fap. Okay, we actually got a blue axe for guild at least. Oh, what dropped? Something dropped. Where are they? They're in molten core. Is it an OSG? What dropped? But to be honest, I don't judge gold buyers. They're essentially buying time. Me personally, I never wanted to do it on anniversary, and I've been able to stick to that by mage farming. Yeah, I don't think there's any alternative either. I don't think, unless you're selling summons or doing mage boosting, if you're not doing either of those and you're playing several characters, you are a 100% RMTing. There's no way you're not RMTing them. But yeah, I do see that it can be expensive to play classic WoW if you want to buy all the things that the raid leaders are expecting of you and stuff like that. If you play several characters, but yeah, I agree. You're buying time, and you should probably not. If you don't want to boost, you don't want to RMT, you might just have to stick to one character. I mean, I have guildies. They stick to one character. And they've been able to like fund their raids just by farming, even in open worlds. But man, they spend a lot of hours doing that. I could not. I'd rather lock in on my mage and do 2 hours of paid boosting for the week and then call it a day. If it was me, at least. I would never play classic without having a mage. And I'm really unsure if I'll play it if they ever do another fresh and we can't boost. I actually don't think I'll play it. Because that's over half the content that I enjoy doing gone, you know? Doing shit like this is what I think is fun. I just think Blizzard should introduce the game token. I actually don't think it's sellout to introduce a game token. It facilitates something we already do, right? If you already RMTing, you know, I guess the token is actually more expensive than what the botters can offer, though. It's like 5 hours to farm 400G or something. I could pay $15 and get 1K in seconds. Yeah. I mean, it's truly like that. Like I think most people that play WoW, they're like I think most people are 30 plus, right? Most people have a job and don't have 4 hours to farm gold, 4 or 5 hours to farm gold for the week to do raids. So, and if you have any sort of decent salary from where you work, there's no, I mean, everyone's had the thought, right? Like, okay, I need to farm for 5 hours in game to make this gold, right? I need to do 50 runs of Sunken Temple, whatever, right? A raw gold farm. Or I work 20 minutes at my job or whatever, right? I work 20 minutes and I get the same thing. I don't know about you, but I spend over 20 minutes a day pooping on my job. So I just think in my head, I'm like, the money I get paid for pooping, I could, you know, that could be wow gold, you know. I don't know. I think that's what you call boy math, you know. Figuring out how much gold we can buy with the time we're pooping in at our jobs, you know. It's just cheaper to buy it, 15 USD for 100K. Good luck. Yeah, and butter sell at 30 minus 30%. $1K I meant. Yeah, it's just better. Like, but again, the main issue is actually inflation, gold inflation, and then we just come back to what is actually printing gold in WoW. I'm not talking about printing in the sense of like accumulating. I'm talking about actually printing gold, like creating new gold. That's the botters, man. And whenever you go vendor something, and whenever you complete a quest and you get a quest reward from it, you're printing gold, and that's just furthering inflation, right? So I mean, it just comes back to botters. It just comes back to botters being the issue. Boosting is not the issue. Botting is the issue. Raw gold production is an issue. Not an issue to trade gold from one to another, but the printing of gold. Freak, dude. What mob roots me? Man, I'm getting tilted here. Actually, wait, I didn't speed pot. I need to stop playing. I'm gonna finish this run. My brain is AFK. I'm not pressing my abilities. I need to take a nap. I need to go to bed, man. But it's just so cozy to yap, man. It's cozy to yap to you guys. 320, 350 mobs, 100G Mara, cheap boost. Yeah, that's a cheap boost. Bad RNG, that's a cheap one. What class are you playing? Mage? Yes. Lorcy, I think he's playing Warrior. I just leveled my mage to 60. I got full of the owl gear. Where would you go boost with low gear but people still want to buy it? That's a good question. I actually, Monk score CG might be the play. CG requires no gear. You can do it at level. You can do it at 57. Do it at 57. Also, you might not make the most gold, right? But you'll make some gold. Right? You'll be able to charge like solo. I don't actually know what to go for nowadays. I would assume they're going, like, some people are charging like 100 gold for 5 solo. And then you get all the raw stuff, you get all the bee juice. They actually have been going up in price the last few days. You're probably looking at like 60, 70, maybe 60 gold nowadays. From the looting, you don't share the loot with the boosties. Yeah. Maybe I want to say CG. If you know how to do it. Otherwise, other than CG, you could do, what could you do? I mean, you technically can do Mara in green gear. You can do SM in green gear. Would I recommend it? No, not really. But CG is like one that I would recommend, even in green gear. I feel like I should spend my time leveling mining. I feel like I just waste my time. CF is pretty solid and easy for 10 Gs per run. I mean, I think Monk Score wants some moolah, you know. So you could get the, I think you could get the gold he would get from CF. I think you could get the gold he gets from CF on top of the selling a boost, right? The way I find out what people are charging is that I just PM like someone trying to set it, and I ask how much they charge to figure out. How does CF boost work? CF boost is a little more complicated to buy or sell, because you have to get to the graveyard. You have to, as a boostee, you have to get to the graveyard, or close to the graveyard at least, so you can get XP. And it's a little bothersome, I'm not gonna lie, but it's possible. Or just do Sunken Temple. Yeah, Sunken Temple, 94 mob pull. You can do that in green. And that's also gonna be decent raw gold. Okay, I need to log in. I need to log in. I wonder if I can make a weak aura that like pops up like text whenever I enter a different like subzone inside of here. It could be fun to like make a actual guide that like tells you what to do, what to press at certain sections, and it like registers the it registers your location based on this up here, like your subzone inside of west or north or whatever. Is that the one with the shadow casters? Yeah, it is. The one with the trolls, yeah. And you can, as Billy says, you can actually sell it too. There, people actually buy it. Now you can't sell it for much, but you can sell it. I don't know how much people charge for it, I'm not gonna lie. I think you're looking at like, I'm not sure. How much would you guys charge for Sunken Temple, like 94 mob pull? Sunken Temple is trash. 9% per run. Oh yeah, XP wise it's not the best, but it's a boost and you can AFK at entrance, you know. I think it's more than 9% though. I think it's more than 9%, but maybe you were like super low level when you enter. It's really bad. You can enter at 35 and it's not worth at 35 at all. The mobs are way too high for you. It's trash. People would pay 5 AG per run now. At that point, they're taking half your gold. Half your gold, which is like, what, 3.5? I don't even think it's worth the freaking headache to find someone. But I do think there is people outside just looking for boosts. They don't care, they get shit XP, they just want AFK. Do SM until 40 plus, yeah. SM is the place to be, man. SM is the place to be. I would even go SM until 42 and then go Mara. I think SM is better gold per XP ratio until 42. It's not faster than Mara at 40. It's not faster, but it's, you get better XP per gold that you're paying for it. Yeah, I left at 42 and then went CF. Yeah, 42 seems like that's when I go as well. Also, if you actually loot, you get into a group when no one's looting, you're the only one looting, and you craft heavy silk cloth bandages while you're getting boosted. And you just do what's it called? Just 1 second. You just do 5 runs and then you port back vendor everything, so you have clear backs again, and then you buy another boost. The summons are always for free anyways. 100 G, 5 Marons. Good luck, Bird RNG. Good luck, good luck, good luck. And if you level your herb to get herbs, you actually make gold doing it. Oh, yeah. There's actually ghost mushrooms in Meridon too. That you'll be able... There's like one that you can get that sometimes spawn at the purple side entrance. That's like 1.5 gold. But yeah, you can make a decent amount of the gold back that you're paying, and I'm not gonna lie, I think in 5 runs, if you're the only one looting and you get to pick up all the silk cloth, you craft heavy silk cloth bandages, I want to say I think you're making like 15 gold back in 5 runs, and you're paying like 60 to 80, right? That's a big percentage of the price you're paying that you're making back, compared to like Meridon, where your bags is full in one go, and if you don't like destroy things or whatever, you won't get... You basically have to de-junk a lot as well, which is not an issue if you're getting boosted. If you sweat enough, you could easily make 20-30 gold from 5 SM runs. That is like... That's so juice, man. I was just throwing numbers out my ass, I'm not gonna lie. But that sounds about right. So the death count is correct now, right? We've died 6 times. See, you boost viewer for free or for low gold? I boost people for cheap. I'm not exactly sure what people are charging for this. Tucky, my guildmaster, he told me he charged like almost 300 gold for this. And it's not even the big pull, but I think 300 is for like when you do a loop with the ogres and everything. So I would assume this goes for like 250, 270. I'm charging 200 for it, but yeah, so a little cheaper. I want to be PPC at boost for free, but also I'm going broke, man. I'm going broke. I'm not going broke, but once we get TPC, I'm basically gonna be broke with whatever I have right now. And I'm sure I have a lot more than most people, but I can't be caught not having an epic flying mount, you know? That would be diabolical, you know? If I had 45, I need you in dire Maul. Man, stay in I promise you, it's better to stay in Meridon and until at least level 50. I will stay until at least level 50. At least for your gold's sake. I think at 45 from one of these runs you'll get almost 60k at level 45. And in Meridon you'll get like 42k. It's so close to each other, right? At least I think so. Bro, I threw that way too early. And I didn't hit that. Jeez, it's gonna knock me. That's lucky, man. Anywho, stay in Mara until they force you out. Yeah, basically, actually. Stay in Mara. It's the best. Even if you're paying 160 gold. I mean, 200 gold DM, 5 runs. I guess that is maybe better than 160 gold, 5 Mara, but... I wouldn't pay full price. If you're paying full price DM, I will for sure wait. Same with SM, yeah. I mean, I was trying to buy a few boosts. You know, I was boosting myself in SM, and then whenever I got tired of it, I went off stream, and I during the evening I just bought boosts. And as soon as I hit 41, the boosters didn't want to bring me anymore. They were like, "You're too high, man. Go Mara," they told me. It's actually sort of difficult to find one that wanted to bring me. There we go. Hey bro, I just want to say I learned solo Mara and CS from you last year. You had the best guides. Hey Dior, thank you for letting me know, man. I'm happy that I could help you. Happy I could help, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, man. I have a Dire Maul video coming up. I'm gonna post it tonight when I'm done streaming of this poll I'm doing. But again, shout out DS Fast. Wow, he has a great video on this. Hey, sorry to ask, is there any reason sometimes Morfest doesn't yell? Oh, you mean is there reason sometimes the Shade boss doesn't yell? I mean, it depends, right? I always have him yell. I always have the Shade yell, but like the way to do it is you actually have to drag the bosses on top of him, and sometimes it actually takes like 3-4 seconds if it's really bugging out for me. But I've never had it not do it. I've never had it not do it. But sometimes what I see people do, they walk on like his head, like they walk to his head and they don't bring it all the way. Like I actually run to the tail of him, like just drag them all the way over him. I'm not sure which version you're doing. Man, I agree that a bit too hard. I went to Mob to get Glad, but I'll be coming back for TPC. I'll check it out once you make it. Hey man, good to see we're getting some players back for TPC. Bro. No way, dude. Is that guy actually blasting me? Usually they just freaking are stun like there. Do I want to continue? We dinged 59. I think actually I'm calling it. We got 152 mobs. It's fine. Thanks, noted. No worries. That was unlucky. I greeted too hard, and usually that mob that stands there, the big elemental, it's not really able to shoot on me. It's just able to do clouds. But I guess I was wrong. Misjudged that and actually beamed me. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I am, however, only what? We're like two runs. Actually, I think we're 2 runs away from dinging. If I do 2 runs. I could send 2 runs now, or we send dinging like 3 characters 60 tomorrow. I have to vendor as well. I think we're hopping off. It's getting late. It's getting late. Just pull the pack. Yeah, you should see a lot of people back for TPC. A lot of mod players will be playing. Hey, man. It's gonna be super fun, actually. Especially the PvP scene. I think it's gonna be... Bro. Okay, I'm definitely... I knew I pulled it, but I actually thought I'd be fine. Whatever. Taking rest sickness here. I'm done. That was the nail in the coffin, man. What am I doing? You have so much gold, what the fuck? I have 3,800 here and 1,400 here. So yeah, I guess. I'm trolling you, lol. Both times you read my chat, you died. Man, I just need to not read chat. It's my own fault. I go through this every single stream where I just keep dying because I'm distracted, man. It's not chat's fault, even though I'd like to cope and say so. But it's my own fault for reading, man. Anyways, boys, we're pretty much done. We're at 5,200 gold, I think. 5,200 gold today. So we broke the 5k, and we have around, I think we have about 5k and we have about, I think actually we have about 4k in geocrafting mats. So hopefully we're sitting on 10k going into TBC. We still have some days left to farm. Hi Bo, I tap in with you sometime. Keep the guides up, bro. For real, was the best. I watched a bunch, man. It makes me feel good to hear that, man. And have a good evening, Dior. Have a good evening, man. Oi. Those are huge. Oh, they're male. I thought, actually, they look like cloth, so I figured they were wearable. What else do we have? Anything we can wear? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the stream, make sure you hit me with a sub on YouTube and a follow on Twitch. And a shout out to Bad RNG Best for your Prime, man. I really appreciate that. What do you think we'll vendor for? I'm guessing 40 something. 40 something. Almost 40. Night nights, boys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll be posting a video here in about 20 minutes. Make sure you go check it out. Bye bye.